1 second.
We're on?
Yep.
Okay.
It took a while for me to figure out what exactly these creatures were for me. My Tulpas definitely do take friendly by energy. I sometimes feel
It expresses my emotions and shares my feelings. It helps me figure out what's going on in my brain. I like to think that my Tulpas' torsos are the largest parts of their body because their heart is their biggest organ.
You have more than one?
Yeah, I mean, I think I need as many to exist as possible in my brain. It's just like a huge support system to me. And there's always an odd number of them because I love the idea of something always being in the middle and being hugged from either side. My Tulpas are never really alone, but I love to be alone.
It's kind of like an umbrella where it protects you from all the other things that are happening. Kind of gives you a little bit of a shield, so it gives you just a little bit of covering so you can think about things in a different way. My Tulpa would just treat me like a mama. It protects me from meanness in the world, protect me from overthinking, it protect me from feeling overly responsible for everything that happens.
And why would your Tulpa live there?
Tulpa would live in the earth, like in a cave, but it would be up high in the hills so it could look out below to see what's happening in the world.
One of my favorite movies is Lawrence of Arabia, but they filmed that in Jordan, in this place called Wadi Rum. I like the idea of just being in a place like that and feeling very small and insignificant. It kind of makes you consider your place in the world. The Tulpa would be preparing a lot of food. Sharing food is really important. Sharing food and wine. There's a social aspect to it. I think it would be a very supportive Tulpa, a Tulpa that tries to mentor people, a Tulpa that tries to help people figure things out for themselves. It would also help me figure out how to help be supportive to my family. You know, if they're everybody's always trying to figure something out, so how could I help them figure it out?
What parts of home would be in your dreamscape? That hill with the house on top of it that gets covered in the yellow wildflowers. I guess I keep on getting confused between is it supposed to be slightly representative of me or just something that I'd want? Up to you. I don't mind if it's fun and funky. Do you want it to be fun and funky? It's more of what do you want your Tulpa to be? I don't know, I honestly haven't really thought about it that much. But the point of this interview though is that I'm gonna ask you questions and you're just gonna answer them the first thing that comes to mind, and then my job is to actually create your Tulpas. Okay. What is the size of your personality? I would say pretty large. But I would say that it comes out in different ways. I think if somebody is a pretty large personality around me, then mine doesn't come out. How would that transfer into the size of your Tulpa, do you think? I just keep on picturing really little legs and a really big stomach. If that's what you're feeling, that's what's coming out. You're creating it right now.
Well, the Tulpa would have long legs because it likes to travel, so it could cover great distances.
It's big because it's got to cover me.
The Tulpa could be that big, so you feel like it's watching over you, give you a sense of security.
Small when I want it to, and large when I want it to, because then I don't always want it to be that large. That's kind of annoying.
Very warm and good to cuddle. It's got nice texture.
Why do some parts feel swollen? Because they're tense. Ready to be released. Your Tulpa have a gender?
Yeah. British.
It's British. Does it need to have a gender? I feel like it's just a being. Why green?
Nature, natural, and camouflage so it can blend in.
Something I can fidget with, but also makes me calm.
But it's like the tulpas now in this period that we're going through where it's hard to socialize, hard to find companion. Well, you have companionship, but you just can't be with people, you can't go out. When you're working on your tulpa, it's like you're creating, especially when you're creating a character, you're creating a bond, you're creating a friendship, you're bringing it to life with personality.
Yeah. Is this conversation making you feel connected to this tulpa or no?
Well, I already feel connected because you're making it and you're telling me it's mine. So I already feel that connection. It's someone who's you can rely on to be there. Your tulpa will always be there for you.
Exactly. And that's why I want to share them.
Share the tulpa love.
Exactly. Exactly.
You might be doing this again.
Good.
Okay. All right, that is it.
All right.
Thank you.